My whole point is, if you don't take up for yourself, who gonna take up for you? And then they be putting people in jail like that contractor stole that woman's $4,000. Her son went and kicked his ass and brought that man back to his house to finish his work that he promised his mama. But they get ready to lock him up for kidnapping and shit. Who was supposed to? I guess he could have called the police, but what was they gonna do? Sometimes you gotta like take care of yourself. Like I mean, who else was gonna do it? You gotta take care of yourself in the world. You can't wait till no police take care of you and come. What the fuck? They got the police for so you can't take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself in your own home, family business, they trying to lock you up. He should have kicked that man's ass. He should have went and got that man and brought his ass back and finished my mama goddamn work. Maybe the judicial system would be a whole lot better if they'll let people fight their own fucking battles. Especially when you right in doing so and locking that man up. And the other topic for the week, man, something about some like little girl was graduating. Her father didn't want her to shake the professor's hand or whoever. Y'all already know how I feel about that, and that goes up to my hashtag growing up grown in America. If you don't want people to touch your fucking baby, they ain't gotta touch my goddamn baby. And who knows, a little girl might say, I don't even want him touching me. Like he's gross. You don't never know. You just don't never know. The father could have picked up on something. I mean, he could be. It could be something else, but we don't always have to jump to the conclusion. Because first of all, I don't care who you are and what kind of position you hold. I don't like nobody touching my kid either. Not her motherfucking fingernail, not her fucking skin. Period. I don't want nobody, especially no grown ass man, touching my daughter either. But I mean, it don't be a big deal to me when they go to get they little graduation. I think that's an honor. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been just trying to take his honor away. You know, it's always another side of the coin. That's all I'm saying. It's just always, there's just another side of the coin. You don't never know how people think. Okay, he could be that other word that I don't give no power to because I don't even think like that. Fuck you, you fuck me, fuck you too. And it could have been that, you know what I'm saying? It could have been, that grown up grown thing. You know what I'm saying? It could have been like several reasons why that had happened. And so, yeah, that's how I'm feeling like. What y'all doing today, man? They told us we was getting down roses and sunshine, and ain't no sun being out for 2 days. It looked like we getting 3 days of darkness because the nighttime looks just, it's like the daytime. Mm-hmm. What the hell, did I burn something? Oh, candle went out. I'm like, fuck. Ugh, messing up my stuff. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Boy, I had put makeup on. I got fucking raccoon eyes now. I had put makeup on, and then I looked at my husband's head, and I don't know why. I just started dying laughing. I started laughing hard when I seen my man's head. He was like, baby, because I was looking at him on WhatsApp and I just started busting out laughing when I see his head. And then I couldn't stop laughing, man. And then tears was coming down and shit. And my husband just kept looking regular. And he was like, what is wrong with you? Are you crazy? What is wrong? I was like, your head. I was like, I was like, where your hair at? Cause he looked like you know how sometimes them grown men, they be, I ain't trying to disrespect the grown men, but you is too grown to be having no hair on your face and your head. Fuck that shit. When they do that, man, they be looking funny to me. So like, look, I hope y'all understood me. I hope y'all understood me, man. So that's why my eyes messed up. Cause like we was on WhatsApp and I was just like looking at his head. And then I was like, I just started laughing because you know how them pirates be looking. They don't be having no hair. They be cutting all this shit. That's why I be talking about growing up grooming in America. I got a fucked up head, but that didn't have shit to do with it. I just was like, he didn't look like that or nothing. It's just, but the part, that was just a joke. But when he had his head down, it just like he ain't have no fucking hair on his head. And look like all that shit was shaved, and how he was looking over the thing, his head looked big as fuck, man. That's why I was laughing, because his head looked like it was big as fuck. I was like, damn. Anyway, he said, I said, who? I said, who? I said, baby, who convinced you to get that haircut? I'm about to start crying again. Damn. I said, baby. I said, baby, who convinced you to get that haircut? He like, what are you talking about? He just as calm. Like, my husband don't ever change. I got like 50 different personalities. He probably done met all 50 of them. But my husband, he doesn't change or whatever. So his expressions don't change a lot either. He's just looking at me still. And when he just looking at me, I'm dying even laughing. I'm laughing even harder because... And I said, baby, I said, who the hell you get to cut your hair? Who convinced you to get that haircut? He talking about what? I said, did you get your cut? Because, like, I ain't seen my husband in a couple of days. I said, did you get that haircut after you left? He was like, baby, this is the haircut I had got before I left. This the haircut when I had left before I left the house. Because I'm convinced he just went somewhere. Damn, did you sign into a monastery or something? I said, motherfucker, you look like you was in a monastery. Where that little damn, what they call that thing they be putting on them robes and shit? Boy, that's how bald he looked. That's how he looked to me. Then he bent down a little bit. I could see a little bit of hair. But yeah, that shit was funny. That's what happened to my eyes, y'all. Cause I had done designed. I put you know that matte eyeliner ain't no trip. It's gonna stick. I had that and that and everything with the matte. And then I had darker colors up here. I had like a dusty, like a real like satiny gold, but then this was dark. And then my mascara. Man, I looked at his head, boy, I was in tears. So that's what's going on with my eyes. Ooh, man. I'm telling you, see? I had makeup on. Let me go get me a makeup wipe. Get me a makeup wipe up in here. Man. Phew. Shit be funny. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all and shit. I don't forgot where we was going with that. But I know, boy, woo. It's some topics for the day, and I got some videos for y'all. Topic of the day. I wish y'all listened to my video. I guess it's a blog now. Listen to my blog where this print guy, this white man, just tried to discriminate against me and take advantage of me and what happened in the process to him. Just now today, when I went down there, his whole print company basically down. Now he can't do no work. While I'm sitting there and being just as nice to him as I can, and he treating me like an idiot. And I've been watching him for a while, just letting him get away with it. Until I snapped the day before, this print just broke down. I snapped on his ass and I told him where to get off at. And now today, he can't do no work because his printer is kapooey. It went kapooey on him. But I got an email telling me it went kapooey too. And that we will have your services up. We will let you know as soon as these services become available again. And I'm like, thank you. I hope y'all caught that, but I got the whole spiel on my other. Woo! That's a little bit better. Women be dark. We be dark sometimes under our eyes. I'm telling y'all, this is float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm feeling like a Muhammad Ali on their asses. On their asses. Ooh. Anyway, what y'all doing today? I'm sitting here just thinking about hot topics. Hot topics. I don't know what I'm talking about. I seen somewhere where that lady went to jail. I like the light better on. What about y'all? Anyway, I'm getting ready to cut this because this video too long. Peace. I holler. I'm about to go sit in a hot tub or something. California, listen, let me tell y'all something. If you from down south and you're not really used to beach water, talking about like Atlanta, Tennessee, Chattanooga, that little strip before Florida, all that. Like if you don't live in the coast and you inland, you not used to beach water. If you come, I don't know if it's like this in Florida, because I did go to Florida. It just used to rain an hour every day when I was in Jacksonville. I didn't notice the change much from Tennessee, but California weather and their beaches. When I first moved here, I could have sworn my little girl's floor was moving in the house like that. It like bloop bloop. I'm like, I started getting like this uneasy feeling. I never knew like really what it was. We were really close to Tijuana in Mexico, and then I got my apartment, and I kind of would feel like airy sometimes, like airy, like my feet's not quite on the ground, something. And then when I got a job at the Marriott, really close to the marina, I started feeling the water crashing on me, even though the water is a distance from me now. Like the water is basically 1.5 miles from me here. So, and then that's just one body of water. Basically, I'm surrounded by water. I sometimes feel we build on water. That might be what it is. San Diego might be kind of like built on water, like maybe water something underneath it. All I know is that I felt like I was getting vertigo. And like I really just started getting really, really dizzy. Then I started to take notice. I was like, I wonder, is it the waters here? And then I started like, you know how you have like a blood pressure journal and you keep up with your blood pressure? I started keeping up with my feelings and where I was and how does my body react when I'm around a body of water. And I found that if I'm close to the water at the beach, I'm fine. I don't really get that feeling too much, although I do get a little dizzy because I'm not used to it yet. But when I'm away from the beach and I'm just at my house, that's normally when I can feel the difference in myself. Not all the time. And it doesn't rain here, man. I got depressed for like 6 months one time and I didn't know why I was so depressed. What about your girl still? I know what it is. I was like, it's rain. I was like, I'm missing rain. Like, I just got depressed and was crying all the time. I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, my life seemed okay. Like, it wasn't really nothing happening. I mean, my kids always been bad. My husband always been annoying. My family always damn keep me on a crazy, like, state of mind. Like, it wasn't anything, like, different that I had in my life. But I just felt, oh, like I just wanted to cry so bad. And I thought, that's what it is. I'm missing rain. And I tell you, and I put it on Facebook. I'm missing rain. Less than 24 hours, we got 4 days of rain. Like this rain came down, y'all. Nobody seen it. Everybody was running out their house just to get in that rain. Like we was playing in rain outside in my apartment complex where that rain was so heavy. Like we had floods like this running through our apartments. And the drops were so big. I was like, yes, man, I got up in that damn rain for 4 days. So there's a difference, like, depending on where you live, depending on how your body is going to react. And another thing, too, when I caught the plane here, I caught the plane here, and while I was up on the plane, like I never really caught a plane ride. I caught one time, and I was forced to go. And I was about 43 years old or something on my first plane ride, and I only took it for an hour and a half. Got there. That hour and a half, they almost had to drag me out the damn Hilton hotel where I didn't want to get back on the plane. I was like getting so scared, like, can't nobody come and get me? I was in Chicago. Please, I don't want to get back on that plane. And then, like, my sisters had to convince me and told me, get me a shot. And they said, more accidents in the car than on the plane. Just don't worry about it. Get on the plane. And man, I forced myself. I got on the plane. I got me a shot while I was on the plane. I got a window seat still. The first time I didn't, but this time I got a window seat, and it was dark, and it was the lightning in the background, lightning and thunder, and then the city lights, and it was so freaking beautiful. But coming to San Diego was like 16 hours because I had a layover because I missed my plane, and it wasn't a straight through. The next one was a straight through. Let me see. I went from Atlanta to uh, uh, um where did I catch the plane at? I can't even freaking remember. But I know, okay, I was in Tennessee. So I took the plane, but then we got off. Where the heck did we do? I just had my plane tickets. It's from 2020. I had my plane tickets. I got them. Anyway, um y'all listen, on this freaking plane ride, it was spooky. This is my third trip. I haven't gone back home or moved ever since I landed here. I ain't did shit. I just been planning here. And I don't know if I want to catch a plane back. I just don't know. But now I'm not scared of plane rides. I think they're very, very beautiful. I just don't really have a reason to go over there that way much. I'm just trying to build my own little stuff right here where I'm at right now, at least for my first 5 years. So I got like 2 more. So I'm really not planning on going back home. But then my 2 daughters just moved back home. They moved away from here and they went home. But that's on them. That's on them because they bad anyway. So they need to come back and see mommy. I don't have to go over there anyway. So I got up on this plane, and I had to convince myself again. This is when I moved to San Diego. I had never been out here. I had never flew out this way either. I never even really caught a plane before. My daughter was fine or whatever. Anyway, something weird happened on this plane. My plane ride, something weird happened on it. This is a long video. Um, I okay. I had to sit in the middle, but my bunny rabbit was in a little bag. He was up under me. This guy, I don't know, Mexican, whatever he was, Latino, I don't know. He was to my left, and my baby girl was by the window. See, window, and it was kind of like a tight squeeze too. And the man, he was wanting to move somewhere else or something. He was a real nice boy, but he was supposed to be switching seats with someone, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Anyway, when we was on this plane, y'all, this light, the whole plane got illuminated. About an hour before we landed, the whole plane got illuminated. It was kinda when it was, this light was real bright and you couldn't hardly see it. This light up here, like kind of right there in that middle part, like right there on the bulb, like right here, this part, it got like illuminated, y'all, the plane. But this right here, you will see pixels through it. This is like you was looking, like this is what you was looking through, basically. No, not like that. It had a shine to it. It was, let me see. Okay, stay here. Let's see. Like let me put it maybe inside this tree, kinda. Man, it was so freaking bright and illuminated. But this right here was all pixelated. It was all pixels, man. It was like different color, crazy, like little bitty pixels. Everything turned to a real bright with a whole lot of fucking pixels in there. And y'all know, I always like videotaping. Let me tell y'all, I couldn't. If I wanted to find my phone, I couldn't find my phone. I was freaking paralyzed. I could freaking like, you didn't want to move. You like, what the fuck? And it's like my first time catching planes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, y'all, I looked to the left. I couldn't even see my baby girl. Everything was pixelated. She was pixel. She was pixel. I looked through the plane. You can't. I mean, the whole freaking plane. Basically, it looked like it just all became this bright, bright freaking light that was pixelated. I couldn't see my hand. It was all pixels. I can kind of tell I had a hand, but it was just like all pixelated. And then I looked at my daughter. Everything was pixelated, man. And it lasts quite a while. And like, I live by planes, and I see the planes go through the sun every day. They go through the sun. They in and out like that. I watch planes every single day here. And I keep saying, well, what the fuck was that? Because I watch these planes, they got look like they flying through the sun. They do just like it. They do just like it. I see the plane, they look like they going through the sun, and they do like this and they do like it. And then the plane gone. But this one, y'all, the pixelated, it stayed on us. It was just like pixel. It was just like, it stayed on us. The whole freaking plane was just like fucking like this. And you had to wait for it to be over. I don't know how long it lasted. I can't even tell you how long it lasted, but I know that jump was true because I did like this. I like looked behind my seat to the left of me, the lady. I was like this. I looked back, and she was like, whew. Like she did her heart like it's like, cause the seat, it had like a little bitty opening in my seat, and I looked back at this lady. I don't even know why I didn't even look at the man. I didn't like look at so far. I don't know why I didn't like look, but I turned and looked at her through my seat, cause I think I was checking my baby, and then I looked in the back. Because I guess nobody seeming like they reacting to this, and I never freaking really rode a plane before. And that lady was like, so I know it had to be something, but what the fuck it was, I do not know. I don't know. So what I decided to say, it was oh, that was just on 2222. Oh, my whole tape is 55 minutes, I guess. I was just taking it as it's a sign to me to let me know I'm home, and because it was no reason to get scared. It was just like the Holy Spirit was telling me there's nothing to be afraid of. I got you, and that this was a right choice for me. Cause like my fear of flying is gone now. Cause like when that happened and stuff, like, you just don't understand. When I got on that plane, I kept touching my feet and touching the floor, like making sure I was stabilized. I was somewhere, even though I wasn't. I was up in the air. So I was just kind of in panic mode for that trip, and I just wanted to hurry up and get home. This was like a life changing experience that I moved from. I just moved. And I was like older. I moved here at 47 years old. On my first freaking trip, like just away from home, never visited this place or anything. And now I'm just on my own here. You know what I'm saying? To do and live the way that I want to live. Like, I don't have any family members here per se. Some of them came in and moved in after me, but we don't speak. So, they're just the worst halves. I'm the better half. They're the worst halves. 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 HALAS halves. But it just seemed like it was my sign to me. I just took it as a sign because, like, the plane didn't crash. It was an overwhelming piece. But it was just, like, really, really, like, scary, too. Like, inquisitive. Like, it was very inquisitive because you like wanting to know what the hell that was. That everything was pixelated, y'all, bright, so bright, because the light hit first. It said, I was like, fuck? Like, God, what the hell? And I just was started like looking around like this and stuff. Then I started noticing because I was trying to look at people and it was just pixels. Like when you see pixels all everywhere. It was just like that. But it was bright as hell. And some of the pixels could be gold and green and purple. And I mean, they little. The pixels was little. Everything was pixelated. Nothing like was in human form or the couch, the chairs, the ceiling, the nothing. Everything was just bright and sophisticated. I think I could kind of see the silhouettes of people a little bit. Like when I looked up down this row over here to my left, you can kind of see like the shapes of people, but mostly everything was just pixelated. It was like I knew I had hands, but I really couldn't see my hands. It was just weird. No, I wasn't on no drugs. I didn't drink no alcohol. I had like to stay in the airport for like 16 hours, me and my baby and Bunny Rabbit, because I didn't know I could caught that flight that was going out. But because my flight was already gone, I thought I had to wait on a whole nother one. And they was boarding a flight to California and when I got there. But it wasn't my flight. My flight had already left. So I didn't know I could get on the flight that was at hand then. And then they told me that. So now I know. Yeah. So I guess that's just story time with Bronzy. Story time with Bronze, because I said I was going to stay at home because I be going out and hanging with the girls and all they want to be doing is getting messed up and ain't got no positivity. There ain't nothing positive there and shit. And I be like, I know I be a little bit bored, but I still got plenty at home that I could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Not even that. I could just be freaking chilling in my own house instead of chilling over somebody else's house just getting fucked up. They ain't got nothing constructive going on. But some fucking spades, some three-hand spades and shit. Nobody been sitting at home playing spades no more. Like, I'm over that. I was doing that in the 90s, baby. It's a new thing for me. I'm doing everything new. I don't do the old things. I don't play by the old rules. But like, you gotta protect yourself out there. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing too crazy, but I don't think they should have got that man for kidnapping and maybe assault for smacking his ass because he took $4,000 from his mama and didn't do the work. But I don't think he should have no jail time because he forced that man to come back and finish his mama motherfucking work. That's called taking up for yourself and standing up for your rights to me. So I don't understand why they have to have him in front of a judge for taking up for his mama. And she was a woman herself. She would want her son to take up for her. This is why I don't do it. This is why I don't go outside like people don't think like I think. Even though I do go outside. I do go outside when I go outside. I want to go outside today, but the damn sun ain't out. Look. Look at it. Oh. If I would have looked at my door and I would have seen that fucking Tony Two Phones in this beehive day, he was gonna get cussed out today. But yeah, ain't nothing going on too much. You don't even hear the birds singing. Just a foggy day. These doggy dog dogs. I like my doggy dog dogs. We're gonna see y'all on the next now. Bye. I holla. Hope you enjoy. Bye.